What's going on, everyone? It's JDC here, back in the video, and today we're going to be talking about the real meaning behind John Wall's injury and what this kind of means for the young guys on the Houston Rockets. Before that, really quick, I'm going to guys say you drop a like down below, press the subscribe button, really help the algorithm help grow the channel, tell the people like Houston Rockets content and help grow the channel in general. So, you guys to drop a like down below, press the subscribe button, and let's get into the video. So the Rockets announced today that John Wall would be sidelined for the rest of the season due to a hamstring injury. Now, this is definitely a good positive for the Houston Rockets, specifically for our young guys, but it also gives us one negative, which is we're basically more undermanned than we are now. Now, we have some players returning from injury. Erica Gordon is one of them. Christian Wood's another. I'm not really too sure when David Nawab is coming back. I highly doubt he's coming back for the rest of the season. But we also have Avery Bradley come back pretty soon. Hopefully Sterling Brown can come back from that assault. That assault, and he had those facial lacerations. So hopefully he's okay. But this definitely gives us a negative for the Houston Rockets because we're more undermanned now with John Wall out. But even with that negative, there's still a lot of positives to go with this because it gives us more minutes to the guys who definitely deserve it. Now, people like Anthony Lamb and DJ Wilson definitely deserve more minutes after what they've done on the Nuggets. Well, after what they did against the Nuggets, because DJ Wilson scored 25 points, career high. Anthony Lamb scored 21 points, career high. These guys definitely showed out that they can be on this team, and they're fighting for those roster spots. So in the future, so this injury definitely shows us and gives us a chance to give minutes to the people who need those minutes and who want to show what they have. And it's definitely good to see that DJ Wilson and Anthony Lamb definitely took advantage of the situation and used it to their full advantage. So, and the second reason is that others get chances that they didn't get before. Like I said before, DJ Wilson and Anthony Lamb, they never got their chances because John Wall was taking up all their minutes. John Wall was playing like, I think it was like 35 plus minutes per game, and it was clogging up minutes for basically everyone on the bench. With those 35 plus minutes gone each game, they're gonna go to people like DJ Wilson, Anthony Lamb, Sterling Brown, these type of players, Daquan Jeffries. So players that need to get chances will finally get the chances after this injury. And the final reason, and I feel like this is the most important one, is that Kevin Porter Jr. will thrive in that point guard position. Now, Coach Steven Silas said that he wanted to develop Kevin Porter Jr. into that true point guard position because he believes that Kevin Porter Jr. is a traditional point guard, a true point guard. Now, I know people won't agree that Kevin Porter Jr. is a true point guard and he's more of a true shooting guard, but I definitely feel like he can become the point guard of the future for the Houston Rockets if we don't get Cade. But the situation where if we get Cade or we get Mobley, Kevin Porter Jr. is probably gonna move to the shooting guard. It's just a fact, if we get Cade, he's moving to the shooting guard. But if we get Mobley, he's basically our future point guard right there. He's definitely a good playmaker, can finish around the rim, can shoot the three ball if he wants to. Some nights he's off, but that's something you can fix in the future. A pretty above average defender and someone that can run the pick and roll and the lob pretty well. He can just playmaker wherever he wants, bro, because that he's such a good playmaker and probably one of the most underrated playmakers in the league. So with John Wall out, it gives Kevin Porter Jr. the opportunity to thrive in that point guard position and kind of find himself with that position, because I know that Kevin Porter Jr. can definitely become that point guard that we know that he can, because I think his last game before he went to the health and safety protocol was 22 points and 14 assists. Like, Kevin Porter Jr. has been so good in terms of assists this season. It's pretty crazy. So with John Wall out, it gives more minutes to the young guys, specifically like Sterling Brown, DJ Wilson, Anthony Lamb, Daquan Jeffries, Armani Brooks. Gives chances to people who never got them before, because John Wall was clogging up the minutes and wouldn't give them. Well, Silas wouldn't give them to any other people because he wanted John Wall to be out there to be the floor general. So. And finally, Kevin Porter Jr. will thrive in the point guard position without John Wall there. Kevin Porter Jr. will finally be able to handle the ball more, set lobs to Christian Wood, pick and roll Christian Wood, kick it out to the corner or to the wing for, maybe Armani Brooks or, Sterling Brown, who are both really good three-point shooters. So definitely good to see that, John Wall is finally getting shut down, but it's also kind of a negative that we're really undermanned. So, hopefully these young guys can take advantage of these extended minutes, and hopefully they can do something for us and show us what they really got, and basically just fight for these roster spots and show us what they got for the future. So that's the end of the video. If you guys like the video, drop a like down below, press the subscribe button with the algorithm, help grow the channel to people like Jae'seanTate content, and help grow the channel in general. So you guys to drop a like down below, press the subscribe button, and I'm out. Peace.